Budget 2025 takes place in the context of record numbers in employment and robust exchequer receipts. However, changes to the international tax environment, high costs, housing, and the climate crisis are just some of the issues government has to consider.
So our pre-budget submission focuses on a number of themes. Firstly, maintaining Ireland's competitive edge. Secondly, increasing the provision of housing. Thirdly, supporting domestic enterprise. And lastly, supporting the green transition.
Ireland has done exceptionally well in terms of inward investment. However, in a changing world, there are a range of budgetary measures that would help us secure continued FDI.
So as countries introduce the OECD's Pillar 2 rules, Ireland, as a small open economy, is going to need to differentiate itself from its competitors by enhancing its value proposition to both businesses and individuals. So we'd like to see the Minister introduce and prioritise a number of things. Firstly, reducing the cost of doing business in the country through streamlining the corporation tax regime and eliminating any obsolete tax measures. And secondly, reducing the cost of employment through indexing tax bands and credits to account for the effects of inflation, increasing the entry point at which the marginal tax rate applies, and lastly, by applying a cap to the level of income that's subject to PRSI.
Supporting our domestic and SME sector remains critically important. However, this sector is facing a wide range of challenges.
The recent changes to the international landscape have really underscored the need to have a vibrant domestic economy. Access to risk finance and talent are proving to be key challenges for entrepreneurs looking to build businesses of scale here. Incentives such as EIS and KEEP have been introduced to address these challenges. In our view, these incentives need to be simplified and enhanced for them to realise their full potential. We also believe that the changes made to CGT retirement relief in last year's Finance Act were damaging, and we would ask for those to be reversed in order to support the development of multi-generational family-owned businesses and farms.
Meanwhile, a shortage of residential accommodation remains a critical issue for both policymakers and the wider population.
The housing crisis has created real challenges for Irish society and businesses. The right tax policies, in our view, can help address those challenges. And in our pre-budget submission, we've made a number of recommendations, including the reintroduction of a very controlled and targeted Section 23 relief designed to support the conversion of commercial properties into residential use, incentivising employers to build and provide accommodation to employees by providing tax relief for the cost of that build, as well as a BIK exemption on the provision of that accommodation to certain employees. We also believe that extending the rental credit and enhancing mortgage interest relief, as well as reforming the taxation for professional landlords, can also help alleviate these challenges.
Finally, in the face of the ongoing climate crisis, the government will be considering a range of budgetary options.
So Ireland has set itself ambitious climate goals, and again we believe that tax policy can prove to be an effective tool in helping encourage and stimulate investment in green technologies and also help with the green transition. So our pre-budget submission has made a number of recommendations, and these include increasing the tax-free pension lump sum available on retirement, where the pension invests in approved ESG funds, also making interest earned on green bonds tax-free, and lastly, delaying the phasing out of the BIK exemption on electric vehicles.
Budget 2025 will affect both businesses and personal taxpayers alike. If you have any inquiries or want to explore further, please do get in touch.